celebration of life. Get your daily balances, Kim Jacobs conjure way. We're here to open your eyes, making your day great and your life even better. Say, oh, daily balance, get your daily balance. Daily balance, get your daily balance with Kim.
Welcome to Daily Balance. We have a great show lined up for you, but before we get started, I want to invite a very special guest that's here in the studio audience to come on out, and that's my mommy. Hey, come on. Hey, Mom. Hey, I love you. I love you too. I just wanted you to come up so the whole world could see. This is my mom, where I've come from. And she's still a short little lady.
Oh.
Compared to me, I love you, I love you, I love you. Thanks for coming out to Daily Balance today.
Thank you
I appreciate it.
me. I'm so proud of you. I love you so much.
Oh, Lord, we're going to get all sentimental on the show. Get on, Mom. I love you, I love you. I hope you're ready to have a great time because we have a lot of great information about stepping out in style. If you've been stuck in a fashion rut like me for many years and you need a little help, this show is for you. Or if you're already on the cutting edge of style and fashion, I'm sure you'll enjoy our 3 guests today. And guys, know that we have a great show lined up for you as well. We're not going to leave you out, so you'll be glad that you tuned in as well. Let's get started with my first guest. Please welcome the Chief Creative Director of Style Sanctum, Nicole Sinclair. Hey, Nicole. Oh, good to see you. I didn't say that Nicole is my own personal style consultant now, so yes, I have a style consultant. Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, you know, you have a lot of work to do on me. You tell me try and stop.
True.
Oh, Nicole, when we went out shopping, you were like, try this on and try that. I'm like, are we going to be in here for like longer than 30 minutes? Because I don't like to shop like that. She's in a store 3-4 hours sometimes.
Yeah,
my nerves are
calm
shot.
me down a little bit.
Oh, well, is this okay?
Yeah, you look fabulous. I like the shoes. The shoes are awesome. Yes.
Get the shoes. Make sure you get the shoes.
Shoes are nice. We love the shoes.
She picked these out. That's why. Nicole, you always look so fashionable, so thank you so much. And what kind of tights are these? What is this stuff?
These are tights. These are actually by Ellen Tracy. So tights are sort of like my signature. I love tights.
Wait a minute. You know the name of who the tights are by?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You have to know brand names. Brand names help you navigate through all of the clothes that are out there in the world. Yeah.
Okay, and what's up with the braid?
The braid. This is one of my favorite designers, Comme des Garçons.
Oh, God, give me a break. Comme des
Garçons.
Okay.
And it's a French designer by Ray Kawakabu. She is actually,
This
she's
stuff
awesome.
is like crazy what you're saying. It's like tongue twisters.
So we love her. I love her. I love the way she designs. I love her aesthetic. I love intellectual designers.
Okay. And you're so, I mean, you take this stuff really seriously. I'm really proud of you because, I mean, you do a lot at Style Sanctum, and I want people to know exactly what you do there.
Style Sanctum is a concept that I came up with where I help people find their voice. And voice is a very, very important concept in the fashion world because I don't know if a lot of people know this, but designers and fashion people don't really dress in the trends of the season. You kind of have to create your own style within the industry, and you get known for your style. So that's a really huge concept. And so I wanted to
finding your voice?
Yeah, finding your voice.
Okay.
So we created a place where kids can come in and find their voice and learn what it's really like to be a designer. And then we help adults find their voice through finding fabulous clothes and making them look wonderful.
So, I mean, have I found my voice?
I think you have.
Okay,
yes,
because you ask me a lot of questions, and you say, how do you feel in that? Yes. How does that make you feel angry or upset or frustrated? Is that finding your voice? What is finding your voice?
Finding your voice is where you hone in on what makes you feel comfortable. I think clothes are sort of like a security blanket, and when you put them on, you have to feel powerful and wonderful and comfortable, and it's like an armor. You can go out and you can just do anything in your armor.
And that's what you feel like when you're wearing this?
When I wear my black and my hose and my avant-garde tops, that's sort of my personal uniform, and it makes me feel like I am who I am.
What am I, a sophisticate?
You're a sophisticate, yes.
Yes. I feel pretty sophisticated when I go shopping with you. And you talk a lot about the return on investment. What do you mean by that?
Return on investment. This was a term that I learned in New York that has really served me well throughout my career. And it is, you take the amount that you pay for something and you divide it by the number of times that you wear it. So if you buy something for $75, but you only wear it one time, it costs you $75.
That's good. So what are some of the basics that everyone should have in their closet?
Okay, this is a question that really gets me going, because throughout my tenure of styling, I have noticed that there is not a one-size-fits-all basic. I can't say go and get a pair of black pants, because I may have a client whose base color is chocolate or khaki or gray, and so a basic black piece will not fit into her wardrobe. So what I tell my clients to do is find a very versatile piece. If it's a skirt, a dress, or whatever, it may have embellishment on it. It may be very, very plain, very staid. It may be gray, it may be charcoal, but make sure that it goes back with all of the favorite pieces in your closet. And then, voila, that's a basic, because you can put it back with so many pieces. And
I've learned that from you. I've learned that.
Yay, I'm glad.
I put a bunch of basics in my closet now, and I'm like, oh, I can wear that with that, this, or this. Before I encountered you, what would happen is I literally would just have to buy it off the rack together, or I wouldn't buy it.
I know, and you're spending a lot of money on one outfit, right?
One outfit. And that's the only time I would wear it was with that outfit, so thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. We're glad you're breaking it up and getting more versatility out of your wardrobe.
Yes, and you have students. I mean, you work with young people. What do they learn at Style Sanctum?
They learn how to be creative innovators. We have had a... for lack of a better term, our creative talent is sort of drying up, and that's based on the financial industry, and you are always balancing art and commerce and fashion. The bean counters we have. So we're actually teaching them how to be creative innovators, how to be very creative, how to step out, how to take two things, put them together, and make something totally different. And a designer's job basically is to take a jumpsuit or a pair of pants and to make it new each season, make you want to buy it. And it's very hard to do that.
I can imagine.
So designers have to be very brilliant people, and so we are teaching them, putting them on the right track to get there.
Awesome. And so if people want to learn more about Style Sanctum, where can they go?
www.stylesanctum.com.
That's www.stylesanctum.com, and you can also go to Daily Balance with Kim.tv, and you will learn so much more about Nicole Sinclair. And what is your title again? The Chief
Creative Director.
The Chief Creative Director. Well, I'm really glad to have you on, and I'm also glad to have you be my personal style consultant. You've been doing an amazing job. And I want everybody in the world to know that this woman knows what she's talking about. As you see me transform, it's got a lot to do with her. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on. I'm so glad. We're going to be right back. Don't go away. More with image consultant Ashlee Smalls, and I'll promise you I'll be on a better behavior when we get back.
Daily Balance with Kim Jacobs is sponsored in part by the Rock Worship Center, Church of God in Christ, located at 1113 Fordham Road, Charlotte, North Carolina. The Rock Worship Center, making disciples through evangelism, exaltation, and edification. For more information, call 704-358-4167 or visit our website at rockworshipcenter.org.
Welcome back to Daily Balance. I'm so pleased to introduce my next guest. She's an image consultant and wardrobe planner for women and men. Her artistic capabilities and her passion for fashion led her to start her own style company. Please welcome the president of Embellish, Ashlee Smalls. Hey, Ashlee. How are you?
Wonderful. You look beautiful.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
An image consultant.
Yes.
What a great image you have.
Well, thank you very much.
All right. Look, maybe I should follow you. Am I supposed to sit a certain way for image consultant?
Yes, you sit up.
Is that good?
You look wonderful, yes.
Thank you, my darling. Now, you love unique things.
Yes, I do.
When I've seen you, you look so wonderful.
Thank you.
What is it about this image that stands out to you?
Well, you know, I believe that people form perceptions about who you are by the way that you look. And I really think that image is like an unspoken language. And so it's important that what you're trying to speak in the different social settings are very clear. We don't want people to misinterpret who you are.
And you have very high-profile clients.
Yes.
Well, tell us some of those clients.
Well, I can't mention any names for confidential reasons. Yes.
Okay. Well, tell us about them without
I
saying their names.
I do assist some athletes, NASCAR wives, some NBA wives, NFL wives. But then I also assist moms, working professionals such as yourself.
Okay.
So I have a variety of clients.
Good. And I know that you're a mother.
Yes.
So when you talk about here on Daily Balance, we like to talk about how people live their lives in balance. It's no way between our viewing audience and stuff, there's no way we walk around like this.
Right.
Me being a mother of 5, and how many children do you have?
One
One
boy.
son. Yes, and he's a beautiful son
Yes,
too.
he is.
How can you walk around in this mode? Or what do you do if you're a mom and trying to balance all of that?
Well, it depends on what your social settings are. So if you're a mom, I think it's important to, when you shop, you buy pieces that stick to who you are. You don't need to follow trends. You need to be true to who you are. Definitely finding things that fit your size, as well as just being comfortable and going to places that meet your needs.
You got me checking myself. I'm
yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so I mean, and most parents work on a budget, such as myself. So basically, you need to find pieces that speak to who you are. What are you trying to say? What do you like? If it's a suit, can have a little pop to it. Maybe you can have an interesting lapel or add a brooch or something like that. So it just really depends.
So when you put this concoction together here, what were you trying to say?
I was trying to say I'm mixing classic pieces with trend. So I have a classic suit on, but then I embellished it with...
Embellish,
yes.
okay.
I embellished it with accessories. And big accessories are huge this season. I mean, you look great. You have a classic suit on, and then you have accessories on. So you look great. But we can add some big embellishing pieces if you like.
Awesome. And so for moms that are out there, what are the biggest tips that you would have for them?
I would say when shopping, do not focus on size.
Okay.
A lot of women go out and they're like, okay, I'm a size 10. And if they notice that the size 10 doesn't fit, then they're like, they don't want it because there's alterations. If you have to go up a size, it's fine. But it's about it being chic, sophisticated, and being true to your size. The next thing I would say is really focusing on your skin, making sure you have the right skincare products, not overdoing it with makeup, something really subtle. And also, I think it's important to have Spanx because it's a great smoothing enhancer. And when you're working with a budget, you can go to certain department stores and discount stores and maybe even a thrift store. It's all about your eye. And sometimes that's what Embellish does. You pay us for our eye and the ability to really stretch you and find great, unique pieces. And then we work within your budget.
Well, what has been like the number one thing that you've been able to share with people, women that you feel, or even men, because you talked about having some tips for men too. What are some of the tips that you have for men?
Well, I think with men, they're very simple, but a lot of times they don't have a lot of time. So where my services come in, I'm able to really plan their wardrobe for them. So if,
so you're
they
like
have
a personal shopper type of person for them.
Exactly.
Or
a lot of times they use my services for gift planning. They have wives, they have daughters, they have sons, and they don't have time because a lot of them are executives or just working professionals, and they don't have time to really take the care that they would like to really purchase a gift. So here I come in with my eye, and I put it all together and packages, custom packaging for you.
Wonderful.
And so that's how they use it.
But how much does something like that cost people? Because, I mean, if you're like an everyday person, what is the range that people can expect to spend on a personal shopper?
Well, it
has the eye.
It definitely depends. We do have a referral program, and we have consultations, which are free, so we really determine what your needs are.
Okay.
And during the consultation, you'll find out some of the stores and the style stores that carry the style that you're actually looking for. And then you have the option of shopping for yourself, or if you do want to hire me for your services of shopping, then I can shop for you. But referrals is the best thing if you want to have a big service or want me to to do different things for you.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm telling you what, you've been the first guest that's had that. I mean, you have the straightest posture in the world. I mean, so the image is there, and I am so grateful that you came to embellish more on fashion and style today.
Yes.
Embellishme.com, and you can also come to Daily Balance with Kim.tv. Ashlee, I'm grateful that you came to Daily Balance Studio today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. We're going to come right back with something for the guys, or for you ladies who want to see your guys sporting a little more style. We'll be right back.
Daily Balance with Kim Jacobs is sponsored in part by 5 Links. 5 Links is committed to being in the forefront of the telecommunications industry and offers products and services throughout the United States and worldwide. Services include Global Links digital phone, cellular services, satellite TV, high-speed internet, Global Links Wi-Fi phones, and 5 Links home security. For more information, call 1-800-575-4021 or visit our website today.
My next guest is a young man who's helping guys get in style quickly. That's right, in just 1 minute, you can get lots of great tips from his web show. Please welcome the creator and host of Style Minute, Craig Stokes. Hey, Craig.
Hey, how you doing?
Glad to have you.
Thanks.
Very glad.
So glad to be here with you.
You know, before we get started, I want everyone to take a look at Style Minute for a moment.
I know many of you have been to an event where it's called for business casual attire. And the first question that comes into mind is, what is business casual attire? Usually the first point of distinction between business professional and business casual attire is that you lose your tie. Take, for example, what I have on right now. A full suit with a button-up shirt and no tie. It's a very simple solution to business casual attire, but it doesn't stop there. That was just option number 1. To create more options of business casual attire, we're going to look at some of the options that I have here on the rack. So while we have on the full suit, we're going to lose the button-up dress shirt and replace it with a polo shirt. Option number 3 and 4 are going to be to lose the jacket, keep the same slacks, choose to wear either a button-up shirt or a polo shirt. Option number 5, 6, and 7 are to keep your slacks on, wear your button-up shirt, throw on a vest, pullover vest, or even a pullover V-neck sweater. Option number 8 would be to wear a pullover sweater like the one I have on here, and just keep on a pair of slacks or khakis. Wearing a blazer is also great for business casual attire. As you see here, a wool blazer with a nice button-up shirt and a pair of blue slacks looks great.
Thank you so much for sharing the whole business casual concept with our young men. So.
Not a problem at all. I'm glad I'm able to, fill that gap between business professional and casual attire. I mean, we all know what it means to wear casual, your jeans, your shorts, your fitted hats, your t-shirts, and that kind of thing, or what to wear to church. But when it comes to business casual, whenever somebody tells you that you need to dress business casual, it tends not to be as clear as you would think.
Well, you made it very clear, so thank you.
I'm glad I was able to do that.
What made you get interested in style and fashion?
Style, I got exposed to style by my mother.
Oh.
She started me off. She said, Craig, you could put this Argyle sweater with this shirt. I'm like, Mom, Argyle at 9 years old? Come on. That's not really what I'm thinking about.
Right.
But then also growing up as a kid in the 90s, there were a lot of urban brands that really were instrumental in helping kids of my generation to express themselves, like FUBU and Carl Kanai and Cross Colors. The colors were very vibrant, and the graphics just help you to express. So I was able to see how people interacted with fashion and style. So,
nice.
And then from there, when I started buying my own clothes, I put what my mom taught me and what I saw from these other brands.
You do it well,
put it together.
too.
I appreciate it.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Good.
I got to compliment you on your style as well. This is great. I'm not sure who your stylist is. But
Nicole, the person that I had on the show earlier.
That's right. You're right.
So
okay.
she's the one that get me in this whole get up or whatever you call it.
It looks nice.
Good. Well, you know what? I know that you talk a lot about personal palette. So what does that mean?
Your personal palette is what we identify with ourselves. Okay. If you think about your personal palette and my personal palette are going to be different. They describe our hair color, our eye color, skin complexion, your height, your weight, your build. And all those things we have to take into account whenever we buy something, because not every cut or a style or fabric or color works good with everybody's personal palette.
Interesting.
So think of it like a canvas for an artist. You know, the artist uses it to paint something. In our bodies, we paint the clothes, and we have a certain image that we want to have when we go outside. Yes. We have to understand what our personal palette is before we just throw on anything.
So what is your personal palette?
Personal palette, I would say athletic build, and I'm a medium brown complexion, 5'11" as far as my height. So I tend to find things that are more like an athletic cut, something that can be tailored and tapered to my body. As you can see, I don't really have a lot of excess material. So those are things that
you better be glad are you married, right?
I'm married.
Okay, you better be glad because when you were describing stuff, you get some emails. You're like, hey, personal build, 5'11". I'm like, okay, that's a different show. But okay,
like an eHarmony advertisement.
That's a whole different show. But okay, good. So what about that whole My Vote Counts initiative?
Wow.
What is that about?
My Vote Counts was amazing. As a matter of fact, I have a T-shirt here I wanted to show you. As you can see, there's a very simple statement.
Okay, My Vote Counts.
My Vote Counts. During the election, it started off in April 2008. There were a slew of Obama tees and McCain tees. And there was nothing that really just proudly proclaimed three simple but profound words. My vote counts. It could count for, as you can see, someone wearing this shirt may say, my vote counts for breast cancer research. You might find a green and white T-shirt that we have that may say, you know, my vote counts for ending the genocide in Darfur.
Interesting.
And those things. And as a matter of fact, you know what? I didn't just bring this shirt by chance. This shirt is for you.
Oh, thank you.
So you have your own T-shirt.
My vote counts.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
So, and you're the creator of this initiative.
It's amazing because what started off as just an idea or design on my computer ended up being, sold in college bookstores.
It's really
billionaires wore it. I mean, celebrities wore it on TV. And it was really a simple but profound statement that a lot of people could identify with. So.
Oh, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
So you're a man of multiple talents here.
Just trying to use what God has given me, the different gifts that He's given me. I always heard that if you don't use it, then you'll lose it. So
that's right. And you're done. I mean, awesome. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, not a problem. No
problem. This right here, and I really appreciate it. And I will be wearing it because of My Vote Counts.
Hey,
I love it. I love it. You also created and you're the host of Style Minute. And I really want people to learn more about the concept that you came up with there.
Okay. Well, when you think of style, you may think of Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and Prada, and something that's more like runway type of style. Right. What I wanted to do is create a lifestyle fashion show for guys. What to wear when you're going to a dinner meeting or an after-9 event, black tie, or you're looking at something, as you saw earlier, business casual.
Right.
Because it isn't as clear cut for guys. I think we just kind of dress. And so, being able to create a show that made it very simple in a small, short amount of time, I feel like it was